You're listening to Mammal Watching with Charles Foley and John Hall. You can find other episodes at mammalwatching.com/podcast.
My wife and I were working in Sarawak several years ago on bats that live in pitcher plants. And these pitcher plants are out in swamps where there's just no way to sit up and do my kind of photography, especially when it's raining unpredictably about every other hour. And so I caught one, and again, these are tiny bats that just weigh 4 grams or less, and brought one into I carry a studio made out of mosquito net sides that I can set up almost anywhere and photograph bats looking like they're out in natural situations in that studio. And so I brought this bat in. We're quite concerned about taking really good care of him because, you know, a tiny bat like that can quickly starve on you if you're not treating him right. So when I first got him, brought him in, I fed him mealworms, holding him in one hand and then handing him mealworms with the other. I fed him enough to know he'd be okay until morning. And then the next day, when my wife and I came back into the studio, the bat immediately came to me, didn't come to my wife who hadn't fed him the night before, came to me and started flying up and bumping me in the face. And I wouldn't even tell this story if it wasn't for the fact that my wife quickly picked up a camera and got a video, which is on my website, showing the bat coming up, and it just kept at it. It would keep bumping me in the face until I finally held a mealworm out in my hand, and then it flew right to the hand and got the mealworm. So here's this bat that, you know, I'm thinking he's not smart enough to be trained, and he's ended up trying to train me to feed him on command.
Training you.
I often say I'd rather win friends than battles. And when I started, so many people were afraid of bats and hated bats that there was a poll done about the time I got into bat conservation, and it revealed that bats ranked right between rattlesnakes and cockroaches in popularity. So in those days, everybody could have been considered just about an enemy of bats and what I wanted to do. And you got two choices. You can go out and try to fight what's wrong, or you can try to win the quotes perceived enemy into friends. And what I found is if I won enough friends, I didn't need to win the battles. And so I became probably as much a specialist in winning friends as you've ever met, because that was the best way to get where I needed to go to change attitudes about bats.
If you'd like to listen to the full episode, then visit mammalwatching.com/podcast.